You've heard of VP Racing Fuels, right? You know, the Pro Stock guys ran it for years and everything, and they're running it in the NHRA Sport Compact Series. Well, now they have 3 new street fuels for you street guys out there, right? Starting at what, 100 octane?
Started at 100 octane. We've just introduced 3 new series of fuels called Street Blaze. 100 octane, 50 state legal, 101 and 103, all unleaded, won't harm catalytic converters, won't harm your oxygen sensors.
Wow, that is neat news. Now, you can't get all 3 fuels in all states, right?
No, you can't. The 100, obviously available in all states. The 101 and the 103 is limited to those states that still allow MTB.
And this is specially made for guys with turbochargers, or they're adding NOS to it or something like that?
Well, you know, you are limited to what you can do with your car based on octane. And in the sport compact market with the small displacement engines, everybody's trying to put more nitrous boost, more turbo boost, more timing. All those things are helped with more octane.
And so they can do that. Now, how do they find VP? Say they live in Ohio.
Well, if you go to our website, vpracingfuels.com, we have a list, a contact list, and we have VP warehouses throughout the country. Call the closest one to you, and they can point you in the right direction as far as the closest dealer.
And if you want to study which octane you want, you also have some tech bulletins there, right?
On our website, yes, we do have tech bulletins. We have a brand new one on the Street Blaze series of fuels, as well as all the fuels for the sport compact market.
Okay, so now you can do it just like the rest of the guys. Hey, you street performers, now you too can run VP fuels.
As you can see, the 4-cylinder front-wheel drive cars are becoming very popular. There's a Hemi one right there. Now, this is not a Hemi. And you think, what is happening to the sport? Are these cars viable? Will they race? Will they go fast enough to suit people?
Well, nowadays you can get at least 300 horsepower from a 4-cylinder.
You got to be kidding.
Big boost, big boost. A lot of turbo.
And they stand that.
Oh, yeah, yep. Chrysler built them strong. Everything's real beefy in the bottom end of these motors, so they hold up. There's people that run alcohol or nitromethane, you know, however wild you want to get.
And, of course, nitrous oxide.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that'll spool it up quick.
Do you drive them on trips or anything?
Yeah, we take them all across country, everywhere you want to go. I mean, mine gets 31 miles a gallon still with that kind of performance. So.
But you can see that Chrysler must have been thinking in the future because, like he says, the bottom ends are real tough, and so that means you can hop them up without having any trouble. And with gasoline prices reaching over $3 a gallon, you can bet there's going to be a lot more of these kind of cars in the future.
I found something for all you collector car guys, and, well, as a matter of fact, anybody that's got a car at all. It's a brand new product called Filter Mag, and Bill right here is going to explain to us what is a Filter Mag. What does it do?
Filter Mag is it's a magnetic clip that wraps around the external of your any steel canister oil filter for cars. What it's doing is it's made to collect any metal fragments that might be floating around in your oil that your filter would not trap.
Now show me that again. In other words, take the filter mag off, and you see we have some steel in there. This could be shavings from worn bearings or anything, right? Now put the mag on, and you can see, boy, it just pulls them right over there.
Super strong. They don't fall off.
That's incredible. Now you have one that you've cut open here to demonstrate and show us.
This is one off of, actually off my personal race car, off of a new motor that we just broke in. And you can actually see that. That's all liquid metal that usually wouldn't be trapped by the filter.
That's incredible.
What creates engine wear. That's why you change your oil and your filters, is to get that out of the oil. So you put the magnet on there, you're going to prolong your oil life, you're going to prolong your engine life.
Any place oil goes.
Any place oil goes.
Yeah. That's unbelievable. Now what about this flat one right here?
This one here is a brand new product we released at SEMA this year. This is our transmission magnet. It goes on the outside of your transmission pan. This one's so strong, it has 11,000 Gauss pulling power at the surface. So it will have pulling power from 3 inches away.
Do you make these? I see you got different size, so I assume it's for different cars, like maybe a small import car would use something like this.
I have them for the small import cars, your small street bikes, which is this series. This is our SS series. And then I have them clear up to your big Mack truck, your tractor trailer stuff. This is a Mack truck after 6,000 miles.
So a diesel? A
big diesel truck.
Do you have a website if they want to know more?
I do. It's www.filtermag.com. And this could be you getting all your stuff out of your oil.
No kidding. Well, I'm telling you, that's something you want, especially if you have a car that's just set a lot. You really have a problem with contaminant buildup. So, you collector car guys should look into this.
What we have here is my favorite engine of all time, a supercharged 426 Hemi. And this one is over 500 cubic inches, so that makes it even better.
My first car was a Duster that my dad gave to me when I was 17.
It didn't have a Hemi with a supercharger on, I'll guarantee you.
No, it just had a bone stock 318 in it. But I kind of hopped that up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, they weren't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad. I just put a 4-barrel and headers and stuff like that on it. I was still cutting my teeth learning how to, you know, build a car at that time. But kind of graduated up to a second Duster. I put a Tunnel Ram 440 in it, sold that, and I went you know, a little further with this one.
What transmission is hooked to this Hemi?
I've got a fully rollerized CRT, you know, full race transmission in it.
In the rear?
It's a Dana 60 with 410s and strange axles.
Have you run the quarter with it?
I've only done a half pass so far, kind of a checkout pass. I went at 1040 to 132. I'm predicting it probably should go about 960 to 144.
As you can see, Dave didn't tell us a whole lot about this car that needs to be told. Look at the beautiful roll cage assembly in it. This car is really set to go fast. It's got all the safety equipment, the 5-point harnesses, the net to keep the driver's arms inside the car in case of an accident. Dave has really went all out for safety here, because this 528 cubic inch Hemi could very well take him into the 9s like he says. A beautiful paint job. This car would be as good for show as it would for go.